Good afternoon to everybody. Allow me to introduce the legal staff which prepared these referrals to the Ombudsman. First, I'd like to my Chief of Staff, Attorney Rambi Rojas, then Attorney Jama Villamor, Attorney R.S. Mantos. They are volunteer lawyers. Then, with much help, 8 lawyers from the Public Attorney's Office, as detailed to us by Chief Presida Acosta. And they are Attorney Nazario Bancaro Jr., Attorney Demeter Huerta, Attorney John Carlo S. Lopez, Attorney Marlo Dong Tahon, Attorney Alan Paul Mariano, Attorney Jeffrey Hilario, Attorney Lourdes Ada Soreta, and lastly, Attorney Hamor Tremor. They were assigned to us 10 days ago, and these are the results, and we thank the PAO for this, for the augmentation of our legal staff, because you only have literally lawyers. And we are on our 44th day of creation. Thank you. Can we give them a round of applause? Okay, thank you. Pula. Sabihin ko na this morning, I already gave a press conference. I've read already this press release, so I'll just read another one. The Independent Commission for Infrastructure, ICI, has submitted interim report and recommendation number 2025-002 to the Office of the Ombudsman, following an investigation into alleged large-scale corruption and fund diversion within the Department of Public Works and Highways Flood Control Program. The inquiry launched in September 2025 focused on reports of collusion among legislators, DPWH officials, and private contractors in the misuse of allocations for flood control projects. Based on the sworn statements and corroborating evidence provided by former DPWH officials, Engineer Henry Alcantara, Engineer Bryce Erickson Hernandez, and Engineer J.P. Mendoza, the Commission uncovered an alleged systematic kickback scheme in which legislators acting as project proponents inserted flood control projects into the National Expenditure Program, or NEP, and the House General Appropriations Bill, also called SGAB, and the General Appropriations Act, or GAA, in exchange for commission ranging from 20% to 30% of the project cost. Payments were reportedly coursed through DPWH engineers and cooperating contractors to secure projects and awards and facilitate the release. According to the former DPWH officials, this scheme resulted in inflated project costs, substandard implementation, and the diversion of billions of pesos in public funds over several years. Among those implicated are Senators Joel Villanueva and Senator Jinggoy Estrada, former DPWH Undersecretary Roberto Bernardo, and Commissioner Audit Commissioner Mario Lipana. The alleged participation appears to constitute violations of Article 210 to 212 of the revised Penal Code on bribery and corruption of public officers. Sections 3B and 3C of the Public Act number 3019, known as the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act, and Section 2 of the Public Act number 7080, Plunder Law, given the magnitude of the funds involved. So I'll just state a little of what I said earlier. With this filing, we remain true to our commitment to the Filipino people. No one will be spared in this fight against corruption. Politicians and government officials will be investigated and charged by credible evidence. Those found responsible will face the consequences and held accountable under the rule of law. To aspiring criminals, crime will not and crime does not pay. We will continue to investigate, follow the evidence, and pursue charges to the very last man involved. Justice will not be delayed. This is our promise to our countrymen. Thank you and salamat po.